everyone, happy Wednesday. I'm excited for my live today. I'm sharing with you one of my favorite recipe smoothies, anti-inflammatory smoothies, and also about this amazing kitchen essential spice kit that is packed with so many goodies in it. Thank you. Hi everyone. Hi Zoe, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited to share with you about these amazing spices, benefits, and also my favorite, one of my favorite smoothies, and it's perfect for like the summertime because it's so refreshing. But at the end there'll be a live Q&A if you have any questions. I know that on my stories I shared yesterday about the spices, and if anyone had any questions, and a few of you did ask, so I did write them down so I don't forget. And also two other things, I'm doing my summer recipe club again this summer. It starts on June 7th, and what it is it consists of summer recipes, all plant-based vegan recipes that are focused around summer produce. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. And you will receive recipes every week along with tips and shopping tips on picking out the produce for that particular week. And what you can do is I left in my stories a box that you can share your email address with, so I can email you all of this stuff as I do it weekly. Hello, hi everyone. And also on my Instagram, I have this new feature, the channel, and I create a plant-based lifestyle channel. So if you would like to join it, I share recipes there daily and other stuff. So if you want to join, I think you get notified when I share something. But I also will be sharing about the recipe club there. So please join, it's fun. I love to just share how easy it is to eat plant-based, and that it's not complicated, and that pretty much anything that you already eat, you can easily make it plant-based. And today's show is featured around all these amazing spices and how you can incorporate them into your everyday meals. And the thing with spices is that not only do they add so much flavor to your meals, but they also have medicinal properties to them. There's so many like healing benefits to adding spices to your meals, which brings me to Vahdam. This is new on their line. It is a kitchen essential spice kit, and it comes in this beautiful box. I'll open it, but it's empty because everything is out, and it comes with 9 kitchen essential spices that pretty much you'd like to have in your everyday cabinets, because what it does is it adds so much flavor to your meals. And let me share what is included in here. So we have black pepper, which is just a must. I add black pepper to so many of my recipes. Ginger, you could do so much with ginger, from adding it to your meals, but also just having it with warm water or adding it to smoothies. And it's packed with so many like antioxidants, anti-inflammatory. Same with turmeric. I know that there's certain different ways how to pronounce it, so I think that's correct, but there's also turmeric in there, and that is, I will share with you my favorite anti-inflammatory, immunity boosting smoothie recipe in a few minutes, where I use these spices and a few other of my favorites. Hi everyone. And also there's clove in there. And Vahdam is super cool because all of their spices are from farms in India, and what they do is they source out these beautiful spices, and they are all packaged and sealed right there on the on the source. It's organic, it's non-GMO, and then it gets shipped directly to your door, which is so amazing. And there's all different flavor, like different spices. You can get this in this box, but they also do come individual if you would like to just purchase a certain ginger on its own or something like that. But I just think the box is such a great thing because you will have all these spices already in your spice cabinet, ready to add to meals and smoothies and all that kind of fun stuff. And there also is cinnamon, which I love to add onto my smoothies, or just add it to, especially fall, like warm, cozy drinks. Cinnamon is awesome. And everything in these spices, after I share what else comes in this box, there's cumin, Himalayan pink salt, and isn't it so pretty, all the packaging and everything. There's also garlic powder and onion powder. And I have to tell you that when I opened these, I could not get over the consistency. Like the powder and everything just looks so fresh and so good. And there's a lot of spices inside of these jars. I know they look little, but there is so much, and you could just smell how potent and fresh it is. And it just is really essential to, when you're buying spices, that you know you're getting them from a source where they are definitely filled with all of the medicinal properties that are in there, and using them in your meals so you can actually feel all the amazing benefits from using spices in your everyday meals. And what I did today, and I have definitely shared this smoothie before, and I love it because it's bright and it just is so fun, but it also is like so tasty and delicious. And it's one of my smoothies that I like to share, that if you're not really like a banana person, I don't add bananas to this one, but just look at the color of that, and it smells, it just smells so good from all the ingredients in here. But what I added in here, and I'll save this live to my profile, and in there I'll leave the recipe for this smoothie that I made. So in here there is, I use coconut milk, but you're welcome to use almond milk or any kind of plant-based milk that you like. So I use coconut milk, and then pineapple, like 1 cup of coconut milk, 1 cup of pineapple, half a cup of mango, and then I put in a teaspoon of the turmeric and a teaspoon of the ginger. And then I also did a pinch of black pepper, because it is very important to add pepper, like at least a pinch of black pepper to turmeric, because the main active ingredient, curcumin, I think that's how you pronounce it, is in turmeric. And when you add the black pepper, it kind of activates that spice to actually do the work and feel the healing benefits from the turmeric. So I always add like a pinch of black pepper to anytime I'm using turmeric. So I added that in here. And also what you can add in protein powder, vegan protein powder if you wanted to as well, but I didn't. I just kept it very simple, and it just smells so good, and it's just so light and refreshing. It's just such a great thing, especially in the summertime if you're looking for like a drink. And this one is packed with so many anti-inflammatory ingredients. There's also pineapple in here, which is so good. It's like a digestive enzyme, so it's really good for your microbiome. Immunity boosting, the mango and pineapple, vitamin C, so it really is packed with so much. And I did use coconut milk. Just be aware, either make your own coconut milk or almond milk, or just put in one that doesn't have too many ingredients. I know I've shared before how I use my Nutter plant-based milk maker a lot to make my plant-based milk. So that is just a super easy recipe that you can make with these spices. But I also make so many, like last week I shared on my stories, I love my coconut curry soup that I make with bok choy and mushrooms, bell peppers. I use these spices along with garlic powder and also onion powder, and it's so simple. And I just made it with brown rice noodles, but you can easily, and I added chickpeas in there, and it's just so easy, super easy to make, ready in like 30 minutes, and packed with plant-based protein. And then you have all of these amazing spices like included in your meals. And the thing with plant-based eating is that you are nourishing your body with whole foods, which are so nutrient dense, and that is just so essential to nourish your body with whole foods. And then when you eat like that, you just feel so satisfied and full, and it just, you're not looking to eat other kinds of stuff later. At least that's from my own experience, because before I was plant-based, I definitely would eat like all different little meals throughout the day. But then once I started to really have balanced meals, whole food plant-based meals, I just started to realize how amazing. I started to feel like I started to sleep better, had more energy, and just felt like lighter and brighter and more vibrant. And I just started to learn how to make plant-based foods. I didn't make anything before that. I would eat out all the time. I definitely was not someone who knew how to make things. But I'm telling you, if I can teach myself to do it, you can too. And that's why I share so many easy recipes at Wellness with Missy on how to eat plant-based, and it's really not complicated at all. And the thing with having spices and having like essential kit like this, in your cabinet. It's such a great gift idea as well. I know I'm someone who, or if you have friends or people that are interested and they're like, love to make recipes, this is such a great gift because it comes in this beautiful box, and in here they talk about the spices. I'm sorry, I know it's reversed because when I go live, I can't switch it to go the other way, but inside here it explains all about the spices and where they come from, and that they're directly sourced from farmers in India, and they are picked right away and sealed and shipped directly to you, and that really helps to preserve and keep all of the nutrients inside the spices before you get them and use them. And this is such like an awesome gift. But if you are just looking for a one spice or something to fill in your spice cabinet, you can buy these individual as well. And the other thing with Vahdam is that it is very eco-conscious company. They're all about giving back to people and the planet and how they source their things. It's cutting out the middleman, so you're getting these spices directly from the source, shipped to you, which I just think is so cool. And they have so much information on their website about the spices. And I did have a few questions. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask them, answer them for you if I can. If not, I will get back to you. But some tips people wanted to know about when you're buying spices. So when you buy spices, you really would like to buy more of a smaller size quantity. These are, like I showed you before when I opened them, there's a lot of spice in here. So I think that's great, but also you want to kind of buy more smaller size spices because over time there are like expiration dates to spices, and you want to make sure that they're stored properly. So you want to put them in like a cool, dry place and away from heat and sunlight and things like that to help keep your spices as fresh as possible. So that definitely is what you would like to, if you do buy like large quantity of spices, I usually when I buy them, like I like this size because I use especially turmeric, ginger all the time, and I also use my cinnamon and things like that. But if you do buy larger quantities, you could probably look into if you can maybe freeze them. You definitely don't want to leave them in the refrigerator, I think, because it creates like humidity, and that's not really the greatest for spices. I'm not that sure about those details, but that's what I would suggest is kind of look to buy your spices and also do some research. Like this particular brand, Vahdam, is great because it's literally sourced and packed and directly from the places where they're sourced from. It also is organic, it's non-GMO, so you want to definitely always be aware and conscious of where you're buying your products from. And they definitely have so much information on their website. And what is also cool, oops, excuse me 1 minute. Sorry about that. On their website, there's just such good information, not only about, you know, where the products come from, there are also all these different spices. There are other individual spices that they do sell that are not in this box, but I just think this box is such a great idea. It's a great gift idea, but it also is a great way if you're just looking to start to eating more plant-based whole foods. Having spices in your cabinet are so helpful because it can just add so much flavor to your meals. And what for myself is that I like to share my recipes that are simple and that don't really include a lot of crazy ingredients or ones that you don't normally have in your cabinet, because I know when I started to eat plant-based, some of the recipes I would try was that I didn't have these ingredients and stuff like that, but these are essential, and like having these kind of spices in your cabinets is great because if you're more of like a garlic lover, you can add more garlic or onion, or you could skip them inside of the recipes, especially the ones I share. You're welcome to do whatever you like. I like to keep them very simple and basic, so you can either add more things in or not, maybe add in some ingredients and do what you like. But having spices in your cabinets, it's one thing that when I'm working with people when they're transitioning to plant-based is having a well-stocked kitchen, because I do believe that a healthy lifestyle starts with a healthy kitchen, and when you have spices in your cabinets to add to your meals, like I said earlier, they are not only add so much flavor, but there's medicinal properties to all the spices that you are incorporating into your meals. And I know when I was studying to become a yoga teacher, I learned about Ayurveda, which means the science of life. And a lot of these spices are about, Ayurveda is about like holistic wellness and nourishing your body with all of your senses. So when you're having spices, they're adding flavor to your meals, which are also helping your well-being and all kinds of stuff. So that is super cool. I'm actually learning more about Ayurveda, so I will definitely be sharing more of that with you as well. But the other thing too at Vahdam is that they have other products too. So they have this spice kit, but they also do teas. I'm not sure if all of you have tried their stuff before. I definitely had shared before how I have this tea box. It's another gift item, and I just love these gift items because sometimes when you don't know what to buy someone, I love to just send someone like a box of spices or teas, because it's something that we all enjoy but not necessarily always buy for ourselves. So in here, this is loose leaf tea, and what is so cute is that underneath each of these little capsules of the tea, there are these little suggestions about being kind to other people. So for example, cook dinner for someone, send flowers to your parents, let's see, walk your neighbor's dog, tutor a struggling student, and donate your old clothes, offer a colleague a ride home. So I just love that is just all about positivity and just spreading kindness, because so much of the world just needs to be more kind, and when you're kind to other people, it also makes you feel good. So I just thought when I got this actually as a gift, my husband had bought it for me as a gift because he knows I love my tea time every day. I love to have some tea, and I usually just write or relax, and I love loose tea as well. I just usually steam it and then let it sit in here, put it, let it steam 5-10 minutes, enjoy it. And when I took these out and I read that, I just thought it was so sweet. It's such a nice, perfect gift idea, and it comes in this beautiful box. I believe that it definitely was, I don't know if it was on Oprah's favorite things, but I know Oprah definitely loves their teas, along with on their website, there's so many people that have great, amazing things to say about their teas. But there also are new products. They have iced teas, which look really so fun, especially for the summertime. There are iced teas, so I'm interested in trying out those as well. There's strawberry, vanilla, mint, passion, peach, ginger. Ooh, that sounds good. I definitely want to try that. So there's all these different iced teas, and I also saw that there was a collaboration with Emily in Paris. So I don't know if you, I'm sure you guys have all watched that show, but it was so cute. I just loved all the fashion and everything. Actually, before I used to be a health and wellness coach, I used to own clothing stores, so I love to just watch it and see all the fun fashion on there. So there's a collaboration that was on their website that I saw there too. And let's see, they also have loose leaf teas like green tea, herbal tea. Also their tea bags, if they do come in the tea bags, are all plant-based, so that's cool too. Let me see what else I wanted to share with you about. Let's see, the tea bags. Yeah, so all of the tea bags, there's all these different flavors of teas as well, which I love to have tea, more warm tea in the fall time here, because it definitely gets cold. But there's just something very calming and relaxing about having tea, and tea time is like such a ritual where you just sit down and enjoy it and just be mindful, because mindful eating too is so good for your overall well-being. Does anyone else have any questions? Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. I want to just make sure that I got to everything. Yes, the tips and everything, and I will definitely leave the recipe for my anti-inflammatory smoothie recipe. It's so good. Definitely is very cooling because it's cold, because I used frozen pineapple and frozen mango and some cold coconut, plant-based milk, so it's really good. And it just, oh, it smells so fresh. And when adding in these spices to it, just really added such a flavor, so good. I just can't wait to enjoy it. But thank you so much for everyone who joined me today. If you have any questions, be sure to DM them to me. If you'd like to shop any of the Vahdam products, there's a link in my bio. I am so grateful for your support. And if you have questions about any of it, always feel free to DM me. And I will see you guys next week. I'm wishing you a happy and healthy one. Thank you so much for everyone who was able to join me today. I am so grateful. Have a good day.